Hello student. In the last class, we are done with reduction formula corresponding to angles 90 plus or minus theta, 180 plus or minus theta, or plus or minus theta simply. In this lecture, I am going to extend our discussion reduction formula corresponding to more integral multiple of 90. So before I start this session, I want to ask this question to you all. Do we need to memorize each and every reduction formula? Answer is no. Then what is the logical thinking which we may be applied to solve different kind of question? So welcome you all in the next session of trigonometric. In this session, we are going to deal with reduction formula, but this time with some logical reasoning. Say we have odd integral multiple of pi by 2 plus minus theta. In that case, your trigonometric function will change. Your trigonometric function will change corresponding to angle theta. But whenever we have a even integral multiple of pi by 2, then trigonometric function will remain the same. It will remain the same. Now in the first one, when we have an odd multiple of pi by 2, then in what trigonometric function it does change? Say if I'm taking the reduction formulas corresponding to sine, then sine will convert in cosine and vice versa. Similarly, if we have a function in tangent, then conversion of tangent will take place in cotangent. If we have a secant, then conversion of secant will take place in conversion of cosecant and vice versa. So these conversion will take place only when we have an odd multiple of pi by 2 with us. But what about the case when we have even multiple of pi by 2? In that case, if you have a trigonometric function is sine, then it will remain in sine corresponding to angle theta. For example, let's say I need to find out how this conversion will take place. Let me take 270 plus theta. So first of all, we need to think about this 270. What multiple of 90 it is. If it is an odd multiple of 90, then your trigonometric function will definitely change. And sine will change to cosine corresponding to angle theta. Now, I don't know whether this cosine theta will be positive or negative. Let me take the another one. This time, let it be, we have tan 360 minus theta. So 360, if it since it is an even multiple of pi by 2, then your trigonometric function will remain the same corresponding to theta. Now, still we are halfway away from the final solution. How would we deal? How would we deal about the sine? So for the sine one, your quadrant will help you out. If your trigonometric function will remain in quadrant number 1, then it will open with the positive sign. If it is from quadrant number 2, then only sine and its corresponding angle cosine will remain positive. If it is in quadrant number 3, then tan and its reverse cotangent will remain positive. Whereas in quadrant number 4, cosine and secant will remain positive. Usually in quadrant number 1, we deal with the angle like 90 minus theta or theta, excuse me. In quadrant number 2, it may be 90 plus theta or 180 minus theta. In quadrant number 3, since it is a greater than 180 but lesser than 270. So in quadrant number 2, usually we deal with the angle 180 plus theta or 270 minus theta. Wherever quadrant number 4, where theta is between 270 to 360, there we deal with the reduction of 360 minus theta or 270 plus theta. So now let me take a question. Say I need to get exact reduction of sine 270 minus theta. First of all, I would be wondering whether this 270 is even or odd multiple of pi by 2. If it is an odd multiple of pi by 2, then your sine will convert in cosine regardless to its sign. So we'll have the answer in cosine theta. Now, what about the sign, whether it will be positive or negative? For that purpose, you need to check in what quadrant your 270 minus theta does lie. So this is your 270. You are somewhere there, and minus theta will land you in quadrant number 3. So in quadrant number 3, what about the sign of sine function? In quadrant number 3, your sine function is negative. So your result will open with a negative sign. There we go. Your 270 minus theta will be equals to negative cosine theta. Let me take one more. for the better understanding. This time we have to deal with 540 plus theta. So let's try to figure out this 540. It is a even multiple of pi by 2. So we'll have a result in 10 only. So there we go, 10 theta. Now, what about the sign? For the sign one, you have to check where this 540 does lie. 540 plus theta does lie. So there you go. We have a 18, 180 is there. Then we have a 360, and then we have 540. So 540 plus theta, that means you will be somewhere there in coordinate number 3. In coordinate number 3, your corresponding 10 function is what? It is positive. So you have to open your result with a positive sign. Let's try some more couple of questions which will help you out to understand or to grip your concept. Sine 315 degree. So 315, try to arrange this or try to find out a nearest multiple of 90. So we may write either 93, which is 270, and still we are 45 degree away. So let me add 45 degree. This is how do we represent 315 degree. Now, since it is an odd multiple of pi by 2, your result will be in cosine. Your result will be in cosine. Now, what about the sine? 270 plus theta, that means you are in what quadrant? You are in quadrant number 4. In quadrant number 4, sine function is negative. So you have to open your result with a negative sign. Let me take another one. What if cos is there and you have think of your 315 degree, that it can also be written as 94 the negative 45 degree. 360 minus 45 degree will give you 315 degree. In that case, if you are considering an even multiple of pi by 2, then your result will remain in same trigonometric function corresponding to angle 45 degree. Now this 94 is minus theta, 360 minus theta, you are in coordinate number 4, and in coordinate number 4, your cos is positive. So there you go. It is equals to cosecant 45 degree. Let me take another one in tangent. Tangent 330. So 330 can be written as 94 minus theta. It is 94 minus 30 degree. Theta is your 30 degree. Will give you 330 degree. Now, since it is an even multiple of pi by 2, your result will be in the same trigonometric function corresponding to angle theta. But what about the sign? Since you are still in quadrant number 4, if you're stuck in quadrant number 4, then your tangent is negative in quadrant number 4. So there you go. Now let me take this one, tan of negative theta. What tan negative theta stand for? First of all, let me just simplify this one in that format. It is negative of tan 120. Then what can you write 120? You may write your 120 as a tan 90 plus theta, or even you may use 180 minus theta. Let me choose 90 plus theta. It is a odd multiple of 90. So definitely your result will be in cotangent function. But 90 plus theta, that means you are somewhere in quadrant number 2, and in quadrant number 2, corresponding tan function is negative. So if tan is negative, you have to open your result with a negative sign. So this negative and negative will eventually become a positive one. Now let me take 3 more couple of questions. Sine 2021 pi by 4. Now try to divide this expression. 2021 pi by 4 is actually what? This is nothing but sine 505 pi plus pi by 4. 505 pi plus pi by 4. Now remember, it is a 505 is what? It is a multiple of pi. So definitely this will be even multiple of pi by 2. If it is a even multiple of pi by 2, then your result will be in same trigonometric function corresponding to our angle theta. Now, but where we will be if I want to check its coordinate. So please have a look there. For every odd multiple of pi, you will be on this axis or negative x-axis. And for every even multiple of pi, you will be at positive x-axis. 505 is what? It is a odd multiple of pi. So there will be your 505 pi. And you are adding some angle theta there. So you end up being in quadrant number 3. In coordinate number 3, sign function is negative. So you have to open your result with a negative sign. Let me take one more. Cosecant 2023 pi by 3. First of all, divide 2023 with a 3 and let's check what we are getting. We are getting 6, 7, and then 4. Pi plus pi by 4. This is the result actually we got. Now, this 674 pi, this is a or even multiple of pi. That means by the end of this circle, we will be somewhere there on positive x-axis. If you are adding some angle there, then definitely you will be in what quadrant? You will be in quadrant number 1. In quadrant number 1, since it is a even multiple of pi by 2, your result will be in cosine corresponding to angle theta. And how should you open your result? If it is in quadrant number 1, then you should open your result with a positive sign. There you go. This will be your answer. So I hope this lesson was very fruitful to you. Do try it out. How would you reduce 10 2009 pi by 4 with the same logic? Thank you very much.